Yeah, so Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to give us the love of Godhead. Yeah, again, Krishna, Avatar Krishna. Who is this? The next one? Vyasadev. Yeah, so Vyasadev, why did Vyasadev come? Again, incarnation of Krishna, Shaktavesh avatar of Krishna. Why did he come? He came us to teach us Srimad Bhagavatam, right? All the glories. First he wrote Vedas. Then he read, then Narad Muni came to him. He said, boss, we were still not happy after writing the Vedas. Then I'll read. So then he said, then he wrote the entire Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has all the wonderful stories of Krishna, all the pastimes of Krishna. Yeah. So that's so. So that is why Krishna comes. Krishna comes to teach us, that this world is a temporary world. You take this knowledge, you learn Bhagavad Gita, you learn Srimad Bhagavatam, you develop love for Krishna and come back home, your original abode, which is Golok. Yeah. So again, what does Krishna come in different avatars? Yeah. So you will see a different pictures are mentioned here. In first picture we see Krishna is come as a small little cowherd boy. Yeah. To give pleasure to Devaki and Vasudev. Yeah. To all to give love to all the gopas and all the gopis. Yeah. To spend a lot of time with them. So many different leelas he performed. Govardhan Leela, Aghasur, Bakasur, so many different leelas he performed. He used to have so much fun. Brahma Vimohan Leela he performed. Yeah. He comes in different incarnations to take care for expressing love with his devotees, right? In the center you see Narsimha Avatar. Yeah, Narsimha, he came for Prahlad Maharaj. He had so much love for Prahlad Maharaj. Yeah, that he came. Prahlad Maharaj just said that yes, Krishna is present here also. Yeah, he just Prahlad Maharaj from no Narsimha Krishna from nowhere he appeared. He appeared from the pillar. Why? For the pleasure of Prahlad. Just because Prahlad said that. Yeah. So Krishna comes for his devotees. Krishna comes to establish the knowledge. So, like our parents, see, like our parents gives us so much importance to our studies, right? They say that you should study nicely, you should get good marks, yeah, so that you'll become someone in life. Like that, Krishna also gives a lot of importance to knowledge. Yeah, Krishna is he preserves all these Vedas, he preserves all the Srimad Bhagavatam. He encourages everyone to study the scriptures. Why? Because when we study the scriptures, all of the doubts in our mind will go away. Our heart will become purified, and we will know what is the goal of our life. Yeah, in this human body, what is the goal of our life? Yeah, and in this human body only you can study this Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. If you become a crow, if you become a cat or a dog, then we cannot study Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is very important that this human life, like our parents in this human life, they're so much so much alert about our studies, which school the child is going, putting so many tuitions, yeah, physical health, mental health, yes, the parents are so much alert about the children. So similarly, Krishna is also very alert about all of us. Krishna wants us to study. This is what Krishna is saying. And for us to teach, He's coming in different incarnations. Understand this. For us to teach, He's coming in different incarnations. So that we understand and go back home, back to Godhead. Now, there are different types of avatars. Now, little technical one, but everyone should know this. Okay. 10 minutes technical thing. Then I will take 5 minutes questions and then we move to all the story time. So there are different kind of avatars. So Krishna is not that he will come in only one avatar and then perform everything and then go back. No, it is not like that. So there are different types of avatars. There are different type of avatar, like Purusha avatar is there, Leela avatar is there, Guna avatar is there, Manvantara avatar is there, Yuga avatar is there, and Shaktavesh avatar is there. Okay. So there are the all the incarnations of Krishna. Incarnation means avatar. All the incarnations of Krishna are divided into the six categories. Okay. What are the six categories? I will repeat it again. Purush avatar, Leela avatar, Guna avatar, Manvantara avatar, Yuga avatar, and Shaktavesh avatar. Now you will say, what are all these avatars? How do I know that this particular incarnation is this particular avatar? So now let us see that. Okay. What is Purusha avatar? Okay. What is Purusha avatar? Purusha avatar relates to creation. Yeah. Creation of this universe. How is this universe created? So there are three. So Krishna expands. Krishna expands as Karanodakshi Vishnu, Mahavishnu, from whose bodies all the universes are coming out. Yeah, all the universes. So Big Bang theory is not the right way in which the life has got created, right? If you bring few chemicals, yeah, the few chemicals, even if you want to form an explosion, somebody will have to bring into those few chemicals to form an explosion. And when there is an explosion, have you ever seen in a bomb blast or in anything, life comes out of a bomb blast? There is only destruction. So this Big Bang theory, wherein from US they try to explain us that life got created from this Big Bang theory. Our scriptures completely disregard it. Our scriptures actually explain how the universe has got created, how the evolution process happens, right? So man cannot. So it is not that we were monkeys earlier, and from monkeys we got evolved to humans. That is not the case. Yeah, Krishna clearly explains. Now that is a bookish knowledge, but that bookish knowledge is you can just use it for the writing your exams. But it doesn't happen that a human being is born to a monkey, right? Or a cat is born to a dog. It doesn't happen that. There are species, and the species, only that particular species, you know, you take birth from that particular species. Maybe some variations, very slight variations might be there, but that is all totally disregarded. Adya, hold on. So don't get into the species thing. I know what your question will be, but if that thing doesn't happen. So even if a flower, if you see a particular flower, a particular plant will give only a particular type of flower. Yeah, some variations might be there, but it will not happen that a mango fruit also gets a tomato. That will not happen. Okay. So this thing is very clear. So we should understand that everything Krishna is saying, Aham Bija Pradapita. I am the seed giving father. No one else. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, no one else is the seed giving father. I am the seed giving father. Okay. So so all the universes come. So Krishna is an expansion. Sorry, Karanodakshi Vishnu is an expansion of Krishna who is involved into creation of universes. Then
Mataji,
comes Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Hold on, I'll give 5 minutes for questions. Then comes Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. When all the universes comes out of Krishna's body, then Karnodayakshi Vishnu expands as Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. And then he enters into every universe. Yeah, all these millions of universes, every universe, there is Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. And then from his navel, Brahma comes. Yeah, from his navel, Brahma comes, and Brahma is entrusted all the task of creating all the universes of all the 14 planetary systems, including Earth and all. And then Kshirodayakshi Vishnu. So Garbhodayakshi Vishnu expands as Kshirodayakshi Vishnu, who is sitting as Paramatma in our heart. Okay,
Hare
so
Krishna,
this is,
Mataji, please disable the
oh
chats.
my God, again, same thing is happening.
Yes, Mataji, for that only I was raising my
After
hand.
that, you raised your hand. Oh my God, this is so
Yes, ma'am,
disturbing.
everybody is
Mataji,
chatting here.
Mataji,
I feel so encouraged.
excuse me, ma'am.
Mataji,
Yes,
Mataji, can you explain the this topic again? I can't understand it.
I will take a detailed class on this creation. Okay, I will take 2, 3 sessions, detailed sessions on this creation. Okay. Okay, so this is Karnodayakshi Vishnu. Karnodayakshi Vishnu. So I said Karnodayakshi Vishnu is Mahavishnu from whose body all the millions and billions of universes are coming out. Garbhodayakshi Vishnu who gets into each universe. Into each, Madhav, please go on mute. Who gets into each universe. And then from Garbhodayakshi Vishnu comes Shirodayakshi Vishnu. Shirodayakshi Vishnu is the Vishnu who is entering everyone's heart. Okay, so this is Paramatma. Shirodayakshi Vishnu is Paramatma in the heart. So all these three are Purusha avatars. Okay, all these three are Purusha avatars of Krishna. Now let us see Leela avatar. Okay, so what is Leela avatar? When Krishna comes in different forms. That Krishna comes as Krishna. Krishna comes as Varaha, like a boar. Yeah, Krishna comes as small little boy. He comes as Vamandev. Krishna comes as Narsimha. Yeah, he performs different leelas. He performs different pastimes. See here, in this Purush avatar, he doesn't perform any pastime. He just creator. He just creating the universes. Yeah, he just Brahma is coming out of his navel, and then Brahma is creating all those 14 planetary systems. He is just creator. Nothing is happening there. Okay, nothing is happening here. He is not interacting with anyone. But in this Leela avatar, Krishna is interacting with all beautiful, wonderful stories, which Krishna performs with his devotees, right? Like Kurma avatar is there, Vamana avatar is there, different types of avatars are there, right? So that is Leela avatar. Okay. Then comes Guna avatar. Okay, what are the three gunas? Mode of passion, ignorance, and mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Yeah. So these are Guna avatars. So what Lord Krishna expands. Yeah. So as the Lord Brahma. So Brahma, again, Brahma is a post. Lord Shiva again. Shiva is Shaktavish avatar. But these are so Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu in mode of goodness in each universe, he's concerned with maintenance of the universe. Lord Brahma is in mode of passion, is interested in the task of creation of universe. And Lord Shiva, he takes care of people of mode of ignorance and is interested the task of destruction of universe.
Mataji,
Okay. Yeah,
Mataji,
chat disabled.
uh,
Questions I will take. Questions I will take. Let me complete the avatars.
okay,
I will
ma'am.
take all the questions for 5 minutes. Okay, so this is Guna avatar. Okay, so in mode of goodness, Vishnu, mode of passion, Lord Brahma, mode of ignorance, Lord Shiva. Then Manvantara avatar. Okay, so different Manvantaras. So different Manus are formed in Brahma's day, and different Manus are formed. They are called father of mankind. So the word man, Manushya, all this came from Manu. Yeah, Manu is father of the mankind. He is basically involved in, you know, looking after all the living entities. Yeah. So they are Manvantara avatars. So different Manvantara avatars are there. Okay. So for maintaining so Vedas and everything, this Manus, yeah, Manus basically they ensure that people follow everything, people are getting spiritual and all that. Okay. So that is Manvantara avatar. Yuga avatar. Okay. So every yuga, yeah, Satyug, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Yeah. So every yuga, so Satyuga, which lasts for 17 lakh 28,000 years. This is little technical, but we should know this, okay? This is technical, but we should still know this. Otherwise, just story, story, story. So, Yuga Avatar is Satyuga mein Kardama Muni. Yeah. What was there in Satyuga? Only meditation. Thousands and thousands of years people were just meditating. Yeah. And people used to live for 1 lakh years. Yeah. So Kardama Muni appeared. So Krishna expanded as an expansion. Kardama Muni is one of the avatars of Krishna. He established a process of meditation. In Satyuga, everyone was meditating. Treta Yuga, yeah, 12,96,000 years. Yeah. Brahma to establish fire sacrifice. Because Treta Yuga, all, yajna used to happen. Yajna to all the demigods. Yeah. So fire sacrifice used to happen. Okay. Then Dwapar Yuga, wherein Krishna appeared himself as his original form, as son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Yeah, to establish temple worship, because deity worship was the process of self-realization. And in Kali Yuga, who appeared? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as the son of Sachimata. And what did he do to establish the chanting of the holy name? See, chanting of the holy name, everywhere this chanting of the holy name is stressed in Kali Yuga, because you'll not be able to understand anything unless you chant. Yeah. So chanting of holy name is stressed a lot is stressed a lot in Kali Yuga. Okay. Then what is there? Yuga Avatar we saw. Then Shaktavesh Avatar. This is the last one. Huh? So then Shaktavesh Avatar, wherein everyone is empowered. So Lord, He empowers.
Mataji, can I leave the class?
Okay, no problem. So wherein Krishna empowers with a certain type of, ability. So four Kumaras were empowered with the knowledge of, knowledge. When four Kumaras were, when were created by Brahma, they said, okay, no, now you should, increase the progeny. You should go and, increase the number of people on the earth and all that. Fourth Kumar said, no, 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 we don't want to do all that. We just want to, study the scriptures. We don't want to do all that. So these are four Kumaras who are empowered with knowledge. Narada with, spreading devotional service, singing this Narayan Narayan, glories of the Lord. Brahma with creative power. Prithu Maharaj to maintain all the living beings. Parshuram to kill all the evil elements. Ved Vyas to compile the Vedas. So these are different type of avatars. Quick recap, what are the different types of avatar? Purush avatar. Purush avatars are Shirodayakshi Vishnu, Karnodayakshi Vishnu, and Garbhodayakshi Vishnu. Okay. Creation of universe. Nothing here. No story, nothing. No pastimes here. Just creation of universe. Then Leela avatars. All the wonderful pastimes happens here. All the Dasha avatar, everything, they fall here. And there are many other avatars which, Krishna's loving exchanges with all his devotees. Guna avatar. Guna avatar is for maintenance, creation, and destruction of the universe. This is within the universe. Okay. Within this universe, within every universe, there is a Brahma. Within every universe, there is a Shiva and Vishnu. Okay. So this is Guna avatar. Then we have Manvantara avatars, who is the father of the mankind. Yeah. Then we have Yuga avatar, 4 different yugas. And for every yuga, there is a avatar who is the prominent there to establish the process of sacrifice. It is not that, Krishna just made those avatars and said, okay, now you do whatever you want to do. No, Krishna sent those rishis, or, he arranged something, he arranged the process wherein everyone will go back to Godhead. Right? So he arranged that state of affairs. Yeah. Then Shaktavesh Avatar, again he arranged, different devotees. There he arranged, he expanded to ensure that people get knowledge, people get devotional service, people can be maintained, people, all the evil elements will be killed, Vedas can be compiled, Brahma to maintain and create all the entire universe. Okay, so these are the 6 avatars. Now, 5 minutes for questions. Whoever has questions, there are so many hands raised, but I don't think everyone has questions. 5 minutes for questions. Yes, I will go with that. Quick questions, huh? And I will take detailed questions at the end. Quick
Hare
questions.
Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Simon.
Mataji, I wanted to ask what is the difference between Yuga Avatar and Leela Avatar?
Yuga
Because
avatar, see, in many cases, sometimes there is a thin line. Yuga avatar is that avatar which is prominent to teach the knowledge or the process of devotional service. And Leela avatar is loving exchanges with his devotees.
even like we talked about Yuga Avatar, you talked about Dwapar Yuga, like Lord Krishna appeared himself. So Lord Krishna only performed the Brahma Vimohan Leela, and so those are
That
Leela.
time Krishna came and gave Bhagavad Gita also.
Hare
So that
Krishna
time he came and
Mataji.
gave Bhagavad Gita also, right? So that is also, so sometimes there is an overlap.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes there is an overlap. Yeah. Yes, Shubhashri.
Mataji, I have a question, but I don't think it is related to this.
Acha, then can I take that in the last? Okay, thank you. Yes, Adya.
Mataji, like you told that Brahma is a post and Shiva is a post. So
Shiva is an expansion. Shiva is an expansion because Shiva is lies partially in the material world and the spiritual world. So Shiva, particularly the expanded Shiva, is a post, but otherwise Shiva is there is an what people can say. He is again like in Shaktavesh Avatar. But Shiva is not necessarily a post. Brahma is definitely a post. All the demigods are necessarily a post.
So Mataji, like Brahma is a post. So how does Krishna see that this person can become Brahma and
So
give
he
all?
identifies, so in every universe, all the jivas are sent in every universe, the best devotee is given the role of Brahma.
So Mataji, if the best devotee is given the role of Brahma, then why can't that devotee come back to Godhead?
Because he is in the mode of passion. And Krishna, one is he's in mode of passion, though he's a very good devotee, he's in a mode of passion. And also, Krishna needs people to manage the universe.
Hi,
So he has to ensure that the entire universe is also managed properly. So he will identify that and he will hand over that role
Mataji.
to someone.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. 1 second, beta. Yes, Chaitanya. I'll come to you, everyone one by one. Yes, Chaitanya. Where did
Yes,
we stop?
Mataji.
Yeah.
First of all, how many years of Kali Yuga have already passed?
5,000 years has passed.
Acha. And second question, Mataji, that who was the red Avtara? Like in the previous slide, it was written that a red Avtara was born to Brahma. So who was that?
So red avatar is basically Brahma only. So I don't know those specific details, but that is what is written in the scriptures. So
Okay.
specific details
And
we'll have to find out.
yes, Mataji. And next question that if the people who are in mode of passion, they like go to hell, right?
But here, though he is a devotee, Brahma, no, they don't go to hell. They will continue to go on the earthly planets.
No, they either receive the birth of another animal also.
No, depends, right? So it is not like everyone is in mode of passion. Doesn't necessarily mean that you eat meat and you eat drink and you are a very bad person. A good person also can be in mode of passion. He can be a very materialistic person. So he can be doing all the karma kanda and he can be in mode of passion. So he's performing
So,
Satyanarayan Puja, he's performing Durga Puja, he's doing everything for his business, but he's understanding that the role of Krishna is there or role of God is there in my life. So he's performing all those rituals and he is earning his life. So not merely necessarily is a very bad person. Just
uh,
that,
so like,
so he wouldn't go to hell.
is Shiva also in the materialistic world? Because
No,
he's in the mode of
Shiva,
passion.
no, Shiva is in mode of Shiva is not in mode of ignorance. And
Sorry,
but
yes, yes,
Shiva,
ignorance I was talking
Shiva
about.
is
Sorry,
Shiva per
Mataji.
se is not in mode of ignorance, but Shiva takes care of the people who are in the mode of ignorance. Shiva is Mahajan. Shiva is Mahajan himself. He is one of the best devotees of Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay.
And one more question I had, yes, remembered. Uh, like, um, is Shira Dakshai Vishnu is relying in everybody's heart. So, and we also see that we are all having a collective identity. So, what makes us different from each other? Why are we so involved in this materialistic world and separate from each other?
We are all Jivas. So Jiva
Because
is there
the
and so no, it
same
is not same.
Paramatma is relying in all of us.
No. So same Paramatma is there, but there is also Jiva, no? So in every body there is a Jiva and there is a Paramatma both. So Jiva has a desires. So Jiva
Okay,
has a
Mataji.
desires. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji.
Okay. Yes, Rohan, yes.
Mataji.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
Yes, beta.
ma'am, can you once more explain about Satyashava avatars?
Shaktavesh avatar. Shaktavesh avatar matlab Krishna gives that. See, now Narad Muni cannot write Srimad Bhagavatam. But what does Narad Muni do? He spreads love of God to Krishna. Love of God to in everyone's heart. Right? So he has been given that power. So, for example, Parshuram, what did Parshuram do? Parshuram killed all the Kshatriyas, who were all the bad Kshatriyas on the earth. He killed all the bad kings on the earth. Now, Vyasadeva will not take a sword and go and kill everyone. But Parshuram was given that power. Okay, you have the power, you can go. He got so much power that he could kill all the kings who were bad kings on the earth. Like that. Okay? So शक्ति देते हैं उनको कोई शक्ति देते हैं स्पेसिफिक शक्ति देते हैं स्पेसिफिक काम करने के लिए
Mataji.
जैसे फुटबॉल खेलने के लिए स्पेसिफिक शक्ति होता है
Mataji.
या एक
Mataji.
सेकंड बेटा एक सेकंड आई एम स्पीकिंग नो जस्ट राइट सो दैट दे आर गिवन स्पेसिफिक शक्ति या यस यशवसिन
Mataji, I would actually the different. I want to actually tell the difference between the Manvantara avatar and not the Manvantara avatar, the Yuga avatar and the Lila avatar, Mataji.
no no if you
I
have
think
any question
Pratyet-
if you have
हाँ,
any question we'll take the question but there's so many kids who want to
Mataji.
answer I'll ask the
yes,
question
we can continue with that after.
Mataji.
okay yeah definitely so sorry
Mataji.
Yes.
Yashwasi
Mataji.
yes 1 second yes Ayushi
Mataji, ma'am, how many avatars are there in?
Innumerable avatars are there. You can't even count. These are all mentioned in the Shastras. But Krishna can come anytime, anywhere, anytime when he wants. So
Sir,
innumerable avatars are there.
how many avatars are there?
How many avatars are there in?
Ma'am, how many avatars are there in like?
Infinite avatars. You can't even count.
Ma'am, what is meaning of
Mataji,
empowered
Mataji,
What is the meaning of?
incarnation?
Incarnation मतलब अवतार. कृष्णा का रूप.
Mataji,
कृष्णा के अलग
Ma'am,
अलग
how
रूप. एक
many?
सेकेंड हैमी. 1 second
Mataji,
बेटा.
Ma'am, like
Okay.
how many friends do Krishna has?
Sorry.
How many friends Krishna has
How many friends who had?
in Krishna, ma'am?
Krishna had innumerable friends and innumerable avatars. I'll take your question, Ayushi, in the end. No problem. Yes.
Mataji,
How many Haimi? I will ask 3 questions. No. Adya afterwards. I've already answered your question. Yes, Haimi. Yes, Haimi. CH Haimi Shaharsha.
teacher, what is avatars?
What
Mataji,
is
what are
avatar? Avatar is Krishna coming in different forms. Krishna can come as fish. Krishna can come as tortoise. Krishna can come as a dwarf. That is avatar. Krishna can come as Narad Muni. That is avatar. Okay?
Mataji,
Yes, Yashvi.
why does Krishna write Bhagavatam?
So that how will Yashvi know about Krishna? So that Yashvi should know about Krishna, what Krishna does. So Krishna made him write Bhagavatam. Okay?
Mataji,
Mataji,
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji,
Mataji is Kalki Avatar also a Yug Avatar?
Kalki avatar is Leela avatar.
Mataji,
And it could be Yuga avatar also. Sometimes, yes, that distinction can be,
Mataji,
Okay,
Yes, Ashwin.
Mataji.
Mataji, do is any yug after this Kalyug because we have
Then again,
because
Satyug will start. All these 4 cycles will keep on happening. After Kalyug, again Satyug will come. But depending upon, but we may or may not get chance to go to Kalyug. But all the Krishna kids will in Satyug. All the Krishna kids will definitely go to Satyug or they will go back to Godhead. But all the bad people will continue to go in another universe where Kalyug is happening. Will continue to
Mataji
suffer.
means Mataji means when those people who have done a good karma, then they will go to Godhead, and those people who have done bad karmas, they will repeat this four yug cycle one by one every time.
Not necessarily. In that also, people who have done good karma, the best karma, if they are Krishna conscious, they will go back to Godhead. Good people will go to Satyuga. Bad people will continue to go to some Kalyuga in some other universe. So they will
Okay, Mataji.
continue to suffer if they are not Krishna conscious.
Mataji,
I think after that, in the end, I have already answered your question and Adya, your question also in the end now. Unless if somebody is chatting and you want me to be alert about something. Okay. Yes, Sarthak.
No question.
No question. Chinmay. Last question, and then I'll please take the questions later because I have so many things to cover. Chinmay.
Mataji, how many avatars of Krishna are taken in the Kali Yuga?
Kalyug, as of now, the known one is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is, who spread the Krishna consciousness, is Yuga avatar, and then Kalki will come as Leela avatar. Okay?
Mataji.
Okay, chalo. Any desperate questions? Otherwise, we'll move ahead.
Mataji, I have
Mataji,
Adya, I'll take your question. I've answered your question. There are so many hands raised.
Mataji,
one more question.
I'll take. Don't worry, I'll answer all your questions.
Mataji, don't take Ashwin.
Mataji, forget it.
No, you write it down.
Mataji, Mataji, a little bit, Mataji, please.
Yes. Ashwin, I've answered your question also.
Mataji,
You
one
write
minute.
it down, write it down. I'll take,
Mataji,
don't
don't
worry,
take
I'll
a
take.
Smith question.
Okay, okay.
I'll take all your questions in the end, okay? Write it down, you'll not forget.
Mataji,
Okay, Pratvi.
Aditya is my brother. That's why he is telling.
Aditya, what?
Aditya is my cousin. That's why he is telling. Don't take my question.
Oh no, that thing you should not bring in the class. Okay, chalo. So now 4 yugas, Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug and Kali Yug. Okay, quickly I just cover what is there in Satyug. It lasted for 17 lakh years. The mode of going back to home, back to God, it is meditation. People were in mode of goodness. Average lifespan was 1 lakh years. In Treta Yug, godliness reduced by 25%. People started cheating, talking lies. Average lifespan reduced to 10,000 years. In Dwapar Yuga, people started living only 2,000 years, and Kali Yuga only 100 years. So from Satyuga to Kali Yuga, from 1 lakh years to 100 years, right? Godliness decreased by 25%, 50%, and 75%. In Kali Yuga, people cheat, people speak lies, yeah, people are selfish, yeah, they don't care about each other. Yeah, all the, they are very materialistic. They only want to enjoy. They just don't want to even think about Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna said, "Oh, you don't then deserve to live. Oh, just stay for 100 years." Yeah, like that. So these are all the 4 yugas, and this cycle of 4 yugas. So out of Kali Yuga, 5,000 years are passed. As the Kali Yuga will progress, the lifespan will reduce. Yeah, eventually, at the end of Kali Yuga, we will just live for 15, 20 years. Our lifespan will be just 15, 20 years at the end of Kali Yuga. Intelligence will be lost. Okay. Our memory will be very small, very short memory will be
Ma'am,
there.
too much change.
And these cycles are going on continuously. These cycles are going on after Kali Yuga, Satyuga, Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Treta, Dwapar. So continuously these cycles are going on. Yeah, and in one day of Brahma there are 1,000 such cycles which goes on. Okay, so Brahma lives for 311 trillion 40 billion Earth years. In every planet, on these 14 planetary systems that you saw in the universe, every person, like here on the Earth, he will stay for 100 years. Brahma also lives only for 100 years. Understand this. Brahma also lives only for
Ma'am,
100 years.
ma'am,
But the
that
lifespan,
means, ma'am, that means the continuation of Satyug to Kalyug for 1,000 times is
yeah,
just
yeah,
one day.
yes, which is just one day of Brahma. And Brahma lives for 100 years. Like we live for 100 years, Brahma also lives only for 100 years. But the calculation of time where Brahma lives, Brahma Loka, if we convert it into earthly hours or earthly years, then it is this 311 trillion 40 billion earth years. Okay, it is like that. Okay. Now, okay, that this we saw. Satyuga mein it was meditation. Dwapar Treta Yuga mein it was Yajna. Dwapar Yuga it was deity worship, and Kali Yuga it is chanting of the holy name. Yeah. So now we are going to discuss Leela Avatar of Krishna. Okay. Which Leela Avatar we are going to see? Today we are going to see Matsya Avatar. Okay. So this Matsya Avatar, this happened in this happened in Satyuga. So actually, during two Manvantaras, we saw now, right, what is Manvantara. So this Matsya, Krishna came as fish twice. Okay. Krishna came as fish twice in two different Manvantaras. So when Manvantara is what? When the reign of Manu, yeah, Manu is leading. Manu is the father of the mankind for a particular period of time. And then after that particular period of time is over, then another Manu will come, and then that Manu will continue to be the father of the mankind for another particular set of years. So this Krishna, he came as fish twice in the two Manvantaras. Okay. So yesterday I did not explain these technical details. I just took it little fast. Okay, yesterday. So what happened in the first Manvantara? In the first Manvantara, when once when Brahma was sleeping, and Brahma during the day, generally Brahma doesn't sleep. Yeah, but during the day he fall asleep. Now, what is Brahma's role? Brahma's role is to oversee and everything, creation and everything is happening fine or everything, right? Now, when he fell asleep, what happened is from his nose, a Rakshas got created, and his name was Hayagriva. Okay, and from his Vedas, so when he was asleep, he didn't realize, but all the Vedas started coming out of his mouth. All the Vedas started coming out of his mouth.
That's
So when
crazy.
Vedas started coming out of his mouth, now Rakshas, what does a demon do? Demon are very what destructive mind. They will not have any good things to think of. They will have always some destructive thing going on in their mind. They're always envious. They never love Krishna. They will never follow scriptural injunctions. They will always want to, whatever good is happening, they will just want to change it into bad. Yeah, they will also want to contaminate everything, right? So they will always think in a destructive way, right? Like Ravan was a demon. What he wanted to take control over everything. He wanted to build a staircase to the heaven. Kamsa, demon, right? Hiranyakashipu wanted to take control over all the demigods. So this demon, why are they called demon? Because they have a lot of envy in them. Yeah, they have a lot of envy in them. So this demon so this demon, he thought that I will take the scriptures and I will disappear, right? This envy, right? When this envy is there, this jealousy which is there, it is there in our mind also. Okay, envy, jealousy, selfishness. These are all demoniac qualities that we have. These are all rakshasi qualities that we have, right? And this can come any point in time. It is not that, now that we are studying Bhagavad Gita, so we will not have jealousy, we will not have envy. It is not like that. It can come any point in time. Like I'll tell you, now, a short story of Vishwamitra. Right? Vishwamitra was very good king, very pious king, yeah, a very powerful king, Vishwamitra. Yeah. Once what happened is that this Vishwamitra, he happened to, go into the forest. And that in that forest, Vashishta Muni was staying. So when Vashishta Muni, when he saw that, Vishwamitra had come with a big army, to Vashishta Muni's place, Vashishta Muni, he, gave him a very warm welcome. Yeah, he gave him he not only to the king Vishwamitra, but he gave to all his army. He had these thousands of army. He gave him a very warm welcome. He gave them nice food to eat. He gave them fruits. Yeah, he gave them everything very, very nice. And Vishwamitra started thinking that even I cannot do like this. And this Brahmana who is staying in the forest and he is treating not only me so nicely, but he's feeding all my army. So this is very amazing. So then he just thought that, let me find out how come Vishwamitra is doing all this. So then he realized that this Vishwamitra had a Kamadhenu cow whose name was Nandini. And this Kamadhenu cow, it was like a desire fulfilling cow. Whatever you want, she used to provide. You just tell her and she will provide. And because a big army had come, she, uh, this one, Vashishta Rishi requested this Kamadhenu cow, Nandini, and she provided everything to this guard to feed all to king and his army. So now this Vishwamitra Rishi became very envious. I am the king, and this cow is with this Vashishta Rishi. Why does he need this cow? Why does he need this cow? This cow should be with me. Yeah, I am the king of this area. No, Vashishta Rishi was not using this cow for his own enjoyment. Rishis perform all the sacrifices. They used to perform all the yajnas and all. So the cow was a source of ghee, milk and curd, and so that, it can be offered to the Lord. So Kamadhenu cow was used by Vashishta Muni to perform all the sacrifices. But this Vishwamitra was very envious and he decided that he'll steal the cow. And eventually he stole the cow. Yeah, he stole the cow he was about to steal the cow. So I'll not get into that story. But this envy, even if you're good, yeah, even if we study Bhagavad Gita, even if we chant shlokas, even if we chant this thing, this envy, this jealousy is always there within us. In small proportion, it is always there within us. So we always, many times, so we have to ensure that we don't fall into this trap of being jealous and envious and selfish. Okay. Otherwise, we will also behave like Hayagriva, right? So this Hayagriva, coming back to our original story, this Hayagriva, he stole all the, the Vedas. And he stole the Vedas. Now he is very happy. Now he has stole the Vedas. People will have no knowledge. Yeah, people will have the functioning of the earth. All the people on the earth will stop because they will not be able to do sacrifices. If we are not able to do sacrifices, then, demigods will not be happy. If demigods are not happy, then they will have no rain. There will be no grains. So everyone will suffer. So the demons are like, they like everyone suffering, right? So then, he was very happy. He took all the Vedas and he went deep inside the water. Okay. So and then what happened is then Krishna realized, oh no, this is a big problem. Yeah. So Krishna, like I said, in the beginning only Krishna I said, right? The first slide was why Krishna comes because Krishna wants to give us the knowledge. So for like our parents, like I said, right? Parents are very careful about our studies. Krishna is very, very careful that no, this knowledge should always be there with the people. If this knowledge is there, then only there is a chance that they will come back home. Otherwise, they will continue to suffer here. So he was very careful about that. So then that point in time, Krishna assumed the form of a fish. Yeah, he assumed the form of a fish. He went deep inside the ocean, killed Hayagriva, and he brought back the Vedas. Okay, that was the first time when Krishna came as Matsya avatar. Then in the next Manvantara, again Krishna assumed the form of a, assumed form of a, yeah. So here Krishna is very much concerned about preservation of spiritual knowledge. So Krishna stresses you should study Bhagavad Gita, learn shlokas, learn Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, this lifetime only you can learn. In human life only you can learn. If you do not get this human body next lifetime, you will not be able to learn. Use this life. Don't spend your life like our parents say, right? Exam are coming. Please study nicely. Right? Our parents keep on telling us, don't waste time. So this time in our life is very precious. Yeah. So we should study nicely. We should study Bhagavad Gita. We should study shlokas along with our other studies. Okay. Krishna gives a lot of stress on knowledge. Then what happens is that in the next, so this is basically, so a little background. So all these discussions, Srimad Bhagavatam, yeah, all these incarnations are mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. So all this discussion is happening between Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami, wherein Sukadev Goswami is telling about all the incarnations, all the avatars, Leela avatars of Krishna. Okay. So then, so Parikshit Maharaj became little curious. Parikshit Maharaj became little curious about earth. Yeah. So he told Sukadev Goswami, can you please tell me that, why was Krishna so much concerned about earth? Can you please tell me some past time when the earth got drowned and, Krishna saved earth? And why did he give so much importance to earth? To understand one thing, one very important thing, that earth is the place where all of us live, right? Now, the devotional service, love to Krishna, the best place to express love to Krishna or to perform devotional service is on the earth. Why? Because if you go to the heavenly planets, there is so much luxury, right? If you go to a five-star hotel and if you're eating there, you remember Krishna? You not remember Krishna. Yeah. If you go to some nice, big, wonderful hill station and you're just having party time there, will you remember Krishna? You will not remember Krishna. But on earth, Krishna says that, this is the best place to perform devotional service. And from earth, it is easy to go back to Godhead. From heavenly planets, it is not easy to go back to Godhead. From hellish planets, because you are suffering so much, again you have to come back to earth. And from earth, you can go back to Godhead. So this earth is very, and we are very fortunate. We all are really very fortunate that we have taken birth on this earth so that we have a chance to go back home, back to Godhead. So Parikshit Maharaj wanted to know about why Krishna was so much concerned about earth and how did he save the earth and how did he save the Vedas and all that. Okay. So then what happens is then comes this, then in the next Manvantara avatar, listen very carefully. Yeah? In the next Manvantara avatar, what happens is there was this king. This king was named as King Satyavrat. He was a very nice king, okay, very nice, pious king. And he used to do a lot of austerity. Austerity means tapasya. So that point in time when he was doing his tapasya, he was only living on water. He was not eating anything else other than water. He was just drinking water, and he was, uh, living on water. Yeah. So just give me one. So sorry. Yeah. So then, where were we? Yeah. So this king used to stay only on, on water. Um, oh God, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So then this king was living on water. Yeah. And then this king always had a desire that he wanted to see Lord Vishnu. Okay. So he was doing this tapasya, every day, and he used to take water from the Ganges, and he used to offer, like we said, he offer the same water, he offer it to the Ganges again. So this place where he was doing this, yeah, he was doing this is place in Tamil Nadu. I don't know if you know that or not. It is Vagai Nadi in Tamil Nadu. If you know, who are from south, they might know that this pastime happened in the Vagai Nadi. This is a very actually famous river, because in this river, Balram, when he went for his pilgrimage, when this Kurukshetra war was happening, Balram had gone there, and Balram he took bath in this Vagai Nadi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, when during his tour to South India, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had also gone there. So this is very famous river called Vagai Nadi. Okay. So once what happened is that, when the Satyavrat Maharaj was, offering water, to the Ganges, small little fish came in his hand. Okay. And he thought, small little fish immediately threw the water. Yeah. And then again he took water and he was offering his prayers. Again he saw the small little fish is there in his hand. And then he was wondering, what is this? Again he threw the fish in water. Yeah. Then again he took little water. And then he saw that, oh, again this fish has come. And to his surprise, the small little fish started speaking. Yeah. This small little fish started speaking. She said, please protect me, please protect me. There are so many, large fish and sharks in this lake, or in this river. They will eat me. So please protect me. Yeah. So now it is a duty of the king to protect all the living beings in his kingdom. Yeah. So all the subjects, it is duty of the king to protect. So if anyone is begging for help, yeah, it is the duty of the king to protect. And he was a very pious king. He followed his duty. At the same time, we should understand that the real protection actually comes from Krishna. Okay, Krishna is the real protector of all the living entities. Yeah. So sometimes you feel that, okay, yeah, doctor is, curing me. Yeah, but many times all the medicines, many a times the medicines also don't work. If Krishna wants us to work, if Krishna wants us, to get relief, then only that medicine will work. Otherwise, that medicine doesn't work. Yeah, so that point also should be known to us, that Krishna is the ultimate protector of all the living entities. So now coming back to our story. So this small little fish was basically, saying that, please take me. Otherwise, the other sharks will eat me. So then what he does is he takes the fish and he puts it in his kamandalu. Yeah, in his pot. Yeah, he takes and put it in his pot and he carries back home and in his palace. Now whole night nothing happens. The fish is there in the kamandalu. Morning he says that this fish has grown in size, and this fish is, now struggling to be in that kamandalu. So then he prays that, please, this fish prays that, please help me. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Please put me in a big pot. So then, now king, again a very good king, he cannot see his subject suffering. So he took this fish and he told his servants to bring a big pot, and he put the fish in the big pot. And within a moment, this small little fish became further expanded and became big. So then he said, this fish said, oh, please, please, please put me in a bigger pot. I cannot stay here. So then again, the biggest pot in the palace was bought, and this fish was put in the biggest pot. And as soon as the fish was put in the biggest pot, again the fish expanded. And now again the fish pleaded, oh, please save my life, otherwise I will die. Please put me in a big thing wherein the water will not get over. Now these servants, they said, okay, they will put him in a well. They picked up the fish and ran towards the well and put the fish in the well. Now again, when the fish was put in the well, again the fish expanded. And again they were thinking, oh, what do we do now? So then they said, okay, please, please pick us up. And I cannot fit in here. They picked up the fish, they put him in the lake. Again, they put him in the lake. Again, the fish expanded. And they were, now this, Satyavrat Maharaj, he came to know. This is, of course, he was thinking that, this is not an ordinary fish. This is something different. Okay. So then, he realized that this is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah. So then because for devotees, it is not very difficult to understand, that it is mercy of Krishna or it is Krishna himself. Yeah. Like yesterday, I was giving this example of a dog. Yeah. If his master, his master comes in a dhoti kurta, or if his master comes in a suit, the dog will still understand that he is my master, in whatever dress he comes. Right? The dog will never miss his master. Similarly, devotees understand, oh, this is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Yeah. So then he understood that, and he said, okay, please put me in the biggest place where there's a large amount of water. So then he picks up the fish and he puts him in the sea, in the ocean. Yeah. When he puts the fish, this fish in the ocean, then from the body of the fish, Vishnu comes. See, because Satyavrat Maharaj always had a desire that I want to see, I want to, take darshan of Lord Vishnu, and Krishna satisfied the desire. So Krishna himself comes. Krishna himself. So like I said, right? So yesterday again, I told the story of Akbar Birbal. A very nice story. It is a story that we should, always. I like that story. So, Birbal was saying once that why does, your Krishna, Akbar was saying, yeah, why does he come himself? Yeah, why doesn't he send his devotees or maybe his, servants to take care? Every time he only has to go. It isn't no delegation or what. Everything he only has to do. Birbal said, okay, let me show you through an example. What he did is that, with the, plastic and all, he made an exact replica of Akbar's son. Okay, so no one could make out that, this is like a plastic, rubber plastic replica of Akbar's son. And, he took Akbar to a lake, and this replica was made to sit in a boat. Okay, little far, this replica was made to sit in a boat, and Birbal, kept his servants there in the boat. And then Akbar, he brought Birbal also to this lake. As Birbal, they were walking aside the lake. Akbar saw, oh, my son is, taking a ride in the boat, in the water and all. It was not his real son, it was just a statue. And then eventually, Akbar, Birbal indicated, okay, now push this replica in water. So he pushed the statue, his servant, he pushed the statue in the water. And then Akbar said, oh my God, my son is drowning. Akbar immediately forgot everything and he jumped into the water to save his son. Now Birbal told, then Birbal said, wait, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. It is just a statue. Don't jump, don't jump. But then Akbar said, what is this? Why did you make me jump? It is just a statue. He said, you had so many servants. Why did you jump? You should have sent your servants. No, he is my son. So my son, of course, I will go now. Why will I send my servants? I'm so concerned about my son. So then he explained, right? When Krishna comes, he goes his personally. Why? Because Krishna is father of all the father of everyone. So Krishna comes himself. He doesn't send his servants or anyone because he loves his devotees, right? So then, so he gave him this darshan, and then eventually he said that after 7 days there will be pralaya, there will be samvartaka clouds, and the entire earth will get drowned. And pralaya is not like normal waves. It is like huge waves because Sanvatara clouds are there. They're like devastating clouds. Devastating rain is going to happen, and the entire earth will get flooded. Like sea will come on the on the earth, yeah, on the ground. Sea otherwise doesn't leave its area. Sea is always there. I know it is like Maryada Purushottam. It is always there in its place. But then said now the sea is going to come. She is going to come out. Yeah, and then you please bring all the living entities which are there. Last 10 minutes, sir. You please bring all the living entities which are there, and um, then all the seeds, all the good living entities, all the seeds, and you bring all the Saptarishis, you bring everyone, and then uh, I will send a big huge boat, and then you all board the boat, and I will navigate you through this pralay. Pralay means devastation, destruction of the entire earth. Yeah. So then he said, okay. Then what happened is, then 7 days he was waiting. At the end of the seventh day, huge, it was heavy rain, so much rain because it was devastating rain. Right? Samvartaka crowds, they will drown the entire earth. The entire sea came on the land. Yeah, entire sea came on the land. There was entire earth was filled with water. This Satyavrat Maharaj, he put all the living entities, all the good living entities, all the all the seeds. He brought all the rishis. Everyone they boarded the boat, and then from there came this big golden fish, huge big golden fish came there, and who it was Krishna himself. This big golden fish came, and then there was this horn. Okay, there is this horn. The fish said that there is Vasuki. Vasuki is the king of all the snakes. Tie this horn to the boat. Now tie this Vasuki. There's a use it as a rope. Tie this your boat to my horn, and then this Matsya, this Krishna, in form of Matsya avatar, helped the boat navigate. It was not like a smooth ride over we're sailing on the water like this, like this. No, it was like this. Yeah, it is like destruction water. It was not an easy sail through. Yeah, it was, everyone was scared. But that point in time, you know, Krishna gave all the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, of Srimad Bhagavatam to Satyavrat Maharaj. This Satyavrat Maharaj in the next life became Manu. Okay, he became Manu, the father of the mankind. And then he taught Bhagavad Gita to everyone. So this is how Krishna saves all the living entities. Yeah. So Krishna is the ultimate protector. We think that our doctor is the ultimate protector. Our, whoever else is the ultimate protector. But remember, if a person is drowning, even a boat can't save him unless Krishna wants him to be saved. Yeah. So everything, if Krishna wants, anything can be done, right? So this is how. And then at the end of Pralay, at the end of the Pralay, all the the things settle down, the water settle down, and then then Krishna gave his darshan and Krishna disappeared. Then all the Vedas were handed over to Satyavrat Maharaj, and the seeds were now spread all over the earth, and again the normal life started. Yeah, so this is the story of Matsya Avatar. Few learnings from the story. Last 5 minutes, huh? So King Satyavrat, right? King Satyavrat followed all the instructions. Yeah, he told him, do this, do this, do this, do this. So Krishna also gives so many instructions. Yeah, Krishna even when the pralay was happening, yeah, Satyavat Maharaj was given so much instructions, so much gyan, yeah, by the Lord. So Satyavat Maharaj very sincerely, with full faith, he heard all the instructions which were given to him. Yeah. Then Krishna, right? Even when pralay was happening, what did Krishna tell Satyavat Maharaj? Bring all the good living entities, bring all the seeds. Yeah. Laksh, please don't unmute, beta. So he brought all the living entities in the boat so that he could save all of them. Yeah. So he could save the Vedas, he could save the living entities. So ultimately, Krishna is the one who helps us in difficult times. Says that we should have faith. We should have faith in his divine plan. Yeah. Satyavrat Maharaj did not get disturbed. Oh no, what will happen? Oh, such crowds are coming. Will Krishna come or not? And what if Krishna doesn't come? Then what will happen to me? Will I die? No. He had full faith in Krishna's plan. Okay. So like that, we should have full faith in Krishna's plan. Difficulties will come, but we should have full faith in Krishna's plan. Okay. So now we will chant this verse and then we will leave the class. Okay. Then the class will get over. However, and I will take all the questions. Okay. We'll chant this verse and then I'll take questions. Don't worry. Come on, everyone, repeat after me. Everyone can be on mute and repeat after me. But every child will recite the shloka and then leave. Huh? Please recite the shloka. Come on. What does this shloka say? Krishna says, I am dwelling in everyone's heart. I'm living in everyone's heart, all the living entities. And I destroy the darkness which is come out of ignorance by the lamp of knowledge. Okay. Come on, everyone, be on mute and repeat this shloka while being on mute. Please be on mute. Please be on mute. Okay. Repeat after me, but on mute. Tesham.
Tesham
तेषाम्
Evanukampartham.
Evanukampartham
Teshamevanukampartham.
Kampatham
Aham ajnanajam tamaha. Aham ajnanajam tamaha.
Aham ajnanajam
नाशयाम्यात्म्यभावस्तो नाश नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Mataji, may I
Very
say
nice.
first? Mataji, may I say first? Mataji, may I say first?
Mataji.
Mataji, you are on mute.
I went on mute. Okay, Daksh, start.
तेषाम् एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यज्ञातमभावस्थो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. Krishna says,
Very nice.
I am dwelling in the hearts of all living entities and destroy the darkness born of ignorance with the shining lamp of knowledge.
Very nice. Now, others, please don't.
Mataji, can I say first?
Others, please don't read the meaning. Huh? Okay, Ahan. Ahan Seshia.
Ma'am, after Ahan, can I?
Mataji, after can I say?
जय माता दी
अहमज्ञाजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मा भावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Very nice. Yes, Yashvi.
Ma'am,
Yashvi.
yes. Mataji, can I chant? Mataji, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, Mataji. Tesam evang partham ajana jantama nasaya maya
Atma.
bhavasto
Jnana.
Mataji.
Jnanadipena.
bhavasta.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Chinmay.
Mataji, I have a question.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Panukampartam ahamadhyanajantamah nashayamyatmabhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata.
Very nice. Yes, Sarthak. Sarthak.
तेषाम् एवं सम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः ज्ञात्मा भावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Very
Hare
nice.
Krishna, Mataji.
Diya. Diya.
Can I leave?
तेषाम्
If you have chanted, then yes.
एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्व
Very nice. Om.
Mataji, can I now said
तेषाम् एवम् उपज्ञातम् अहम् अज्ञानजन्मतः नास्याम्यात्मन् भावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भावस्तः
Very nice.
Mataji can
Dipanshi.
stand now.
Dipanshi.
तेषाम् एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता
Very
हरे
nice.
कृष्ण
Rohan.
माताजी
Can I
Hare
stand now?
Krishna. Yes, Rohan.
Krishna said,
So don't say the meaning. Don't say the meaning. You can read it on your own. Read it on your own. Okay, Madhav Sharma.
तेषाम् एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अञ्जनाजं तमः न सायम्यात्मा भावस्तो ज्ञानं दीपेन भावस्ता
Very nice.
भास्वता
Aditya Ashra. Very nice.
Hare
Aditya Ashra.
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, how other yokes end? Like how?
हरे
How?
कृष्ण माता
Because
जी
Krishna's will. So Krishna wants the yugas to end. Krishna, so it all everything has a time. Right? So earth also has a time. Everything has a time. When the time comes to an end, the yugas end.
Mataji, can I chant?
Only there is unlimited time in the spiritual world. In the material world, everything has time attached to it. Okay?
Okay, Mataji. Mataji,
Yes,
can I
Ash.
chant?
Yeah, one by one. Yeah, okay, Bhargav, start. Okay, Ashmit.
Mataji,
Ashmit.
तेषाम् एव न कम्पमप्रथम् अहम् अञ्जनजं तमः नयसमयतं भावस्थो ननदीपेन भवस्तः हरे कृष्ण माताजी
Hare Krishna. Atharva.
तेषाम् एवान्तुकम्पार्थ अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नश्यम्यात्मभावस्थो ज्ञान ज्ञानदीपेन भावस्तः
Very
हरे कृष्ण
nice.
माता
Hare Krishna, beta. Chakshana.
तेषामेवोनुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञातं तमः नाश्यम्यात्मभावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वतः हरे कृष्ण
Very
माता जी
nice.
दंडवत
Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna, beta. Rishik.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी तेषामेव पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजां तमः नाशयाम्यत्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता
Very nice. Yes, Bhavini.
Yes, Mataji. Tesam in navukampartham aham jnana tamah nyasamyatma bhavasto jnana deepena bhasvata.
Very nice. Yashwasin.
तेषानेवानुकम्पार्थम् माहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयामयात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वतः हरे
Very
कृष्ण
nice.
माता जी
Hare Krishna, beta. Yes, Aditri.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता
Very nice. Neha. Yes, Neha.
तेषा एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता
Nice. Prakriti.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अर्जुनजं तमः नाशयमानत्मभावस्थो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Very nice.
Hare Krishna,
Sohan.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, beta. Sohan.
Mataji, Mataji,
Oh,
I have a question.
yes.
Mataji, the Brahma creates what Vishnu does.
No, Vishnu is the maintainer. Brahma is the creator. So within, so
Brahma.
Brahma is okay. Hold on. I'll tell you. Brahma is so Vishnu creates all the universes. Within Brahma creates. Krishna gives intelligence. I said, just hold on. Just hold on, Prakriti, for 10 minutes. I will show you that. Okay, just hold on. Just be there.
Okay,
I'll show
Mataji.
you. Yes, Sohan.
तेताम् इवानुकम्पातम् अहमज्ञानदं तमा नाताय ब्रह्मवतो ज्ञानाधिपनामस्तवा.
Haribol. Very nice.
हरे कृष्ण
Yes,
माता जी.
Laksh. Dandat pranam, beta. Laksh. Haribol. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Pratyush.
पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं नस्य भावस्तु ज्ञान दीपेन भावस्त.
Very nice. Shubhashri.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नायसाम्यात्मभावस्तु ज्ञानं दीपेन भास्वतः.
Very nice. Kaushik. Kaushik, why did you log in different name? I don't know then. It becomes very difficult for me to maintain attendance. You should log in your name only. Come on, start.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमस्य ज्ञात्मभावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Rajshri.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Rajshri.
तेषामेव मुक्तानुपार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यातभावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वतः. हरे
Very
कृष्ण
nice.
माताजी.
Hare Krishna, beta. Arya.
तेषाम् इवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नस्य म्यत्यमभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भावस्ता. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
Hare Krishna, beta. Ayushi. Ayushi, you're there? Okay, Adya.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः न्यासम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वतः.
अरे भास्वतः नहीं है, तहा नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे दो डॉट्स नहीं है. इट इज भास्वत. अगर डॉट्स रहेंगे तो ताहा हो जाएगा. ओके. ये श्रेयांशी.
तेषामिवोकपाठम् अहं जनजं तमः ज्ञानं तमः भावस्तु ज्ञानदीपेन भस्वत. हरे कृष्ण माताजी.
हरे कृष्ण बेटा. यस, राधिका सानवी.
यस माताजी. तेषामेवं पार्थ अहम् अज्ञानजं तमः नास्याम्यात्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भावस्ता. हरे कृष्ण माताजी. धन्यवाद प्रणाम.
हरे कृष्णा. दंडक प्रणाम. यस, आहान.
तेषामेव
कम्पार्थम् अजनतं तमः नास्य मेत्यमभावस्तो जनदीपनभावस्ता.
Very nice. Shashwat and then Bhargav. Bhargav, be ready. Bhargav, Abhinay, be ready.
तेषम्
Yes.
एवानुकम्पार्थम् आहम् अञ्जनाजं तमः न्याशाय म्यात्मा भवस्तो ज्ञाने दीपेन भवस्ता
Very
हरे
nice.
कृष्ण माता जी दंडवत
Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna, beta. Dandat pranam. Yes, Bhargav.
Yes, Mataji. Tesam avan sorry. Tesam evan kumapartham aham anjanam jam tamah nasayamyatmya bhavastho janadipine bhavasta.
Very nice.
Hare
Yes,
Mataji.
Omkar. Abhinay has left, I think. Omkar. Okay.
Yes,
So I will
Mataji.
just, yeah.
Ma'am, Mataji, I don't know the second word of the first line.
Evanukampartham.
तेषामेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानं जमतमः नाशाय म्यात्मा भावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता.
Vasvata. Very nice. Yes, Dhriti, Pratyush, are you there? Tarush? Dhriti, Pratyush, Tarush?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, start. Pratyush and then Tarush.
Okay. तेषाम् एवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् जं तमः नस्य म्यातम भवस्तु जनान दीपेन भवस्त. हरे कृष्ण माता जी.
Hare Krishna. Tarush,
Yes, ma'am.
start fast. Teshamevanukampartham.
Tesam
Evanu.
tasam
Aham ajnana jamtamaha.
aham jana jaham ham ta ta
Tamaha.
tamha
Nashaya myatma bhavasto.
na se a
Myatma
nyatma
bhavasto.
bhavasto
Jnana deepena.
nanatetanya
Bhasvata.
bhasvata.
Very nice. So, Prakriti, you're there. No, I will just show you something. 1 second. I will just show you. Where is that? 1 second. I'll show you 1 second. Let me share the screen. So, if you see this, Vishnu creates this. Okay, so Vishnu creates all these universes. All these universes are created by Vishnu. This Brahma doesn't create. But what does Brahma does? Brahma gets the intelligence from Garbhodayakshi Vishnu, and Brahma is the secondary creator. So Vishnu is the primary creator of everything. Brahma is the secondary creator of all the planetary system. Understood, Prakriti?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Sohan, you have a question?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Who had written Srimad Bhagavatam? Was it Vedvat or Stukadev Goswami?
Why did Vedvyas? Unmute.
Who had written Srimad Bhagavatam? Was it Vedvat or Stukadev Goswami?
So Sukadev Goswami is son of Vedvyas. And Vedvyas first earlier he wrote, he thought that there is nothing in this world that will be guiding all the human beings. So he wrote all the 4 Vedas. He wrote Rig Ved, Yajur Ved, Sam Ved, Atharva Ved. When he wrote all the 4 Vedas, he was still not very happy. He thought, no, I've done everything, but still I'm not feeling very happy. So then Narad Muni is his spiritual master. So Narad Muni, he came to Ved Vyas and he said, what happened? Why are you not happy? Then he said, I have written all these four Vedas, but still I'm not feeling satisfaction. So he said, you wrote everything that, people should do this puja, people should do that puja so that, their business will flourish, their children will have money. Yeah. So you did everything. You wrote everything, this puja and that puja, so that people will live happily in this material life. But you have not glorified Krishna. You have not given as to how people will go back home back to Godhead. You have not glorified Krishna. Krishna is missing in your Vedas. So then he said that, okay, you write Srimad Bhagavatam. And then Vyas, then he wrote all about Krishna. He wrote all about incarnations of Krishna. He wrote about creation of universe. He wrote about all this Purush avatar, Leela avatar, Shaktavesh avatar. All these avatars he wrote in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is full of that. And when Sukadev Goswami took birth as son of Vyas, then that time Vyas told all the entire Bhagavatam. He told to Sukadev Goswami. And when Parikshit Maharaj was supposed to die in 7 days, Parikshit Maharaj was looking around that I only want to hear about Krishna. Who can tell me about Krishna? Then, he happened to meet Krishna, arranged meeting between Sukadev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. And then Parikshit Maharaj heard the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, 18,000 verses. So Parikshit Maharaj was asking questions and Sukadev Goswami was answering the questions. So this entire Srimad Bhagavatam is about that. And then eventually, when Parikshit Maharaj was hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, there were thousands of sages who had assembled in the assembly of that uh, wherein he was telling the Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Suta Goswami was there. Then Suta Goswami was also hearing along with Parikshit Maharaj. And eventually, all the other sages, they requested when Parikshit Maharaj left this world, there were so many sages in the years to come. They all requested Suta Goswami that you tell us. Now we will ask you questions, you tell us whatever you heard. And then Suta Goswami. So here, if you see in this Bhagavatam, there is mention of Suta Goswami. So Suta Goswami told the entire Bhagavatam to all the sages in Naimisharanya.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Yes, Shubhashri, you have a question?
Mataji, 2 days back, we were just seeing TV in which a video came. It was that we clicked on that video and then the topic of that is that how did Radharani died, and we watched it. That is what, and in that video, they also told that she did not marry after Krishna left, and she stayed near in some place, and
You should not even hear such things. You should not even hear such things. What is happening?
Mataji, someone set the timer.
Set the timer. Oh, I didn't stop the recording. Okay, let me stop the recording.